So good morning everybody. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter number 2. So my dear student, we have already completed chapter number 2 in an online class, but some students are not attending, did not attending the class, online class. So that's why I am making the video. Okay, so those who are left, so they can watch the video. Okay, and try to complete the chapter number 1 and 2. Okay, so today we are discuss chapter number 2. So chapter number 2 is measurement. Okay, so in this chapter we will understand how to measure the length, time, temperature, or you can say mass. Okay, and what is measurement? Okay, why we need to measurement? Okay, and which things come in the measurement. So my dear student, measurement is a process. In this process we compare the object. Measurement is the process, and in this process compare the object, okay, with the standard unit of measurements, with the standard units of measurement. Okay, so the next point is need for measurement. So need for measurement means if we go to a tailor, okay, for stitching the clothes, so tailor will take the measurement by the help of measuring tape. Okay, measuring tape. So that's because the tailor has to make the measurement correctly for the proper stitching of clothes. If any of the measurement are made incorrectly by the tailor, the stitched cloth may not be fit for us. Okay, so that's why we study the measurement. So in units of measurement, we will study about the mass, length, time, and temperature. So my dear student, we will discuss the units of these 4 topics in this chapter. Okay, so first we are going to discuss about the length measurement. Okay, so first we are going to discuss about the length measurement. Okay, and before start the length measurement, we will try to understand about the concept of SI unit. SI units means when we apply the SI unit of any object, okay, the SI unit will same in all places in all over the world. Suppose we consider the length in terms of the unit as a meter, or you can say kilometer, centimeter, millimeter. Okay, but the SI unit of length is meter. Okay, so we consider it is as a standard unit of length. So we can say the standard unit of length is meter, but sometimes we can use the kilometer, centimeter, millimeter in our sake of convenience. Okay, so SI unit, the full form of SI is System International. Full form of SI is System International, or you can say the International System of Units. Okay, International System of Units. So the unit of SI unit of length is meter. Okay, you can represent the meter by small m. Clear? I hope it is clear to you all. So now suppose I am writing the number here 2. So if I am not writing here any unit, okay, so this is a simple number without any notation. This is a simple number, but if we will write the 2m, So everybody can understand that this is the length, because m for meter, so it is length. Clear? And what is the length? Length is the distance between 2 points. Means if you are here and you want to go here, so this point and this point distance is called length. So length is the distance between 2 points. So meter is used as standard unit for measuring the length of an object. Okay. So now one mathematical conclusion here, mathematical concept is here, so you have to understand. So 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter, or you can say the 1 meter is equals to 1000 millimeter. Okay, so you have to keep this in your mind. Clear? So now some prefix used with SI units. Okay, suppose we have a kilometer, so 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter. Okay, and the prefix we will use here 1000 equals to kilo. Clear? So 1 kilometer we can use km, meter for m, centimeter cm, millimeter mm. Okay, so these are the abbreviation. Clear? Millimeter, mm. Clear? Decameter, dam, and hectometer, hm. Hectometer, hm. So these are the prefix we used with SI units of these. Okay, so 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter, 1 hectometer is equals to 100 meter, or 1 decameter is equals to 10 meter. Clear? And 1 meter is equals to 10 decimeter. Decimeter we can use dm here. Okay. So now measuring length. So how to measure the length? Means length measuring device. So my dear student, we can use two devices here that are useful for the measuring, for finding the length of any object. The first one is measuring tape and second one is measuring tape and second one is meter scale. Measuring tape and meter scale. So now meter scale is made of metal and cannot bend at all. The rulers are made of plastic, wood, metal and also cannot bend. So measuring tape is however made of flexible. So this is made of metal. Okay, so we cannot bend it, but measuring tape made of plastic. Okay, so we can bend it in all direction. Okay, so now measuring tape is however made of flexible material which can bend easily around the object to be measured. Suppose we want to take the measurement of tree or girth of a tree, so you cannot over there the meter scale. Okay, you can take the help of the measuring tape because it is easily bent in all direction. Okay, so meter scale. So the device to be used for measuring length depend on the type of the object to be measured. So in which of the measuring device, it's totally depend on the object. Say which object we want to measure. Okay, according to the device we can use the measuring tape or meter scale. Clear? So how to measure the length of an object? It is very simple and basic question. So the length of an object is measured by using a scale marked in centimeter or millimeter, as you very well known. So every student will see the meter scale. Okay, so in order to measure the length of an object, we placed the scale along the object in such a way that the zero mark, okay, of the scale coincide with the left end of the object. So precautions to be taken while using a scale, so very important precautions, okay, so given in the book, so everybody will read on page number 27. So now if we want to measure the length of a curved line, okay, so we cannot, if we want to measure the length of a curved line, so my dear student, for curved line you cannot use the meter scale, always you will use the measuring tape, because meter scale cannot be bent, but meter scale measuring tape is bent in all directions. So the length of curved line can be measured by using thread and scale. Okay, so let us. So on page number 30, he given the diagram measuring length. Okay, so there are two classification here, the units and measuring device. Standard unit meter, kilometer, centimeter. Non-standard unit hand, arm, finger and hand span. Measuring device there are two only, measuring scale, meter scale and measuring tape. Okay, so this is all about the concept of length. Okay, how to find out the length, which instrument using for finding the length. Okay, and the length standard unit, what is the standard unit of length and what are the types of other standard unit of length, and non-standard unit also you can read the length. Okay, so you have to learn non-standard also, because everyone learn the standard units, but you sometimes the question come from the non-standard unit. Okay, so you also read the non-standard unit of length. Clear? So now the question is measuring mass. The next topic is measuring mass. Mass. See, mass is related to the weight. First, this thing I will clear to you. Mass is related to the weight of the object. Okay, so mass is the measurement which tell how heavy an object. Kilogram is the standard unit of mass. So mass, SI unit of mass is kilogram. Other units of, you can say, other units of mass is gram, milligram. Okay, so according to the object we can use the unit, SI unit you can say. Okay, so in the earlier time, in ancient time, pound was used as a unit of measurement of mass. Pound, keep it in mind, pound, and the symbol of pound is, we can denote the pound is LB. Okay, LB. Though kilogram is the standard unit of mass, but sometimes other unit of mass like gram, milligram and quintal are also used for the sake of convenience. Okay, the type of unit used depend on the magnitude of the object. Clear? Magnitude of the object. So on page number 31 he given the table. Okay, so everybody will read the table at least one time. So now mass measuring device. Mass measuring device. How to measure the mass? So the mass measuring device is mass measuring device. The first device is beam balance. Second device is physical balance. And third device is electronic balance. Okay, beam balance, physical balance and electronic balance. Clear? So beam balance, you must have noticed shopkeeper वेंडिंग गुड्स यूजिंग बैलेंस, और स्ट्रीट वेंडर वेंडिंग मीन्स जो आप अपने आसपास कहीं सामान लेने जाते हैं, सब्जी वगैरह खरीदने के लिए, तो वहाँ पे तुम्हें बीम बैलेंस देखने के लिए मिलेगा। ठीक है, सो आप कह सकते हैं कि जो बड़े बड़े वेट होते हैं वो बीम बैलेंस के थ्रू हम जो है काउंट कर सकते हैं। उसके बाद आता है फिजिकल बैलेंस। फिजिकल बैलेंस, वी कैन यूज द फिजिकल बैलेंस इन द साइंस लेबोरेटरी फॉर obtaining the small quantity, okay, obtaining the small weightage. So physical balance we can use in the science laboratory. We can also use the electronic balance in the science laboratory for accurate weight, for finding the accurate weight. So these are the classification of mass measuring device. There are 3 device only: beam balance, physical balance and electronic balance. Clear? So I think the question, so now measuring time measuring device, sundial, sand clock. So only 2 or 3 topic are left, so try to read yourself, okay. So take care, bye.